I'm about to head to the opening party for Trending Up. Doesn't get more DC than that. I'm trying to not be embarrassed filming this at the airport, but I am off to DC. I'm headed to the Trending Up conference. So this conference empowers creators to essentially like use their platforms for good through knowledge, education, resources. And when I tell you that some of the creators I have been following for years are going to this, like, anyway, I need to get something up for the roundup and I'm sweating recording this, but I'm proud. I'm making progress. But we will check in when I get to DC and my hotel and figure out what to do with like my afternoon, because I get in at 12 and then I think I don't have to check in for the conference until like 4, and then we have an evening reception at 6. So we've got some time. I am not getting a coffee at the airport because I'm going to get a coffee in DC. So I made it to DC. I need to get coffee and something to eat. Look at me vlogging in public. This is pushing me out of my comfort zone. I'm so excited to be here. I'm already feeling a little nervous, but let's go calm the nerves with some caffeine. I'm realizing the last time I spent like actual time here, I was in the 8th grade. And my memory of it is that I was sweating. And guess what? I'm still sweating. How many years later is it? How old are you in the 8th grade? I don't want to age myself. I think 15 years, right? 29. Wow. 15 years later. And it does not feel like the DC it once was, for obvious reasons, but this is gonna be a fun week, or a few days. I just got into my hotel room. I pulled out the fancy camera because we're gonna do a room reveal because I have a feeling it's really good. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, wait, look. Wow. Doesn't get more DC than that. Oh, welcome, Madison Boumet. I was about to start unpacking, but I realized I haven't checked out the bathroom. Oh my God. Should I take a bath? Like, you guys. Oh my God. Wait, look how. Insane. I love a bathrobe. I don't really have like a bathrobe. I have more of like a throw robe. For the longest time, I held off on buying a bathrobe because I wanted it to be like a very special hotel experience. I gotta say, I'm considering finding one, but it's 5:03. I took a quick little shower. I just wanted to like wash my face and body like post flight, and honestly, like, it was really hot earlier when I was walking. I think I'm gonna throw on clothes and go quickly check in and then come back and get dressed for the event. What's really nice is I can kind of see into the event, so I feel like I can like see when people are getting there, because we all know my issue is getting to places way too early. So that is the plan. I realized I also did not bring a hairbrush, so we're doing well. Outfit for tonight. I got this dress in London and I've only ever worn it one other time, so I'm very excited to be finally putting it to use. Hopefully it doesn't, I feel like stripes on camera kind of show up weird, but it also has pockets. I wish I was wearing heels, but I'm kind of dealing with the toe thing, and I know I'm gonna be wearing heels on the final night, so we're kicking it with flats. Oh, I need to show you how it's funny. Anytime they are like, what's your preferred platform? Like my follower count is bigger on TikTok, but I feel more like connected and chatty with Instagram. So I think that's why I put Instagram, I guess. I must have whenever I applied, which I think was in like March, February, one of the two.
Trending up staff and production staff.
We got to meet representatives from really cool organizations, and I got a ton of cool different like merch and fun things. So I figured I would show you what was inside. First up, I'm for Planned Parenthood. We have a Tax the Rich, Pay Your Fair Share t-shirt, Free and Just t-shirt, some business cards, a sticker. These were the different partners that were there. A notebook. I'm really excited about this. This is like a really nice notebook. And then we got an aura photo taken. So this is my photo. I'll put the like what it means on the side, but let me know if you think it's accurate. Hi. Oh my god, you guys, it is. I'm so tired. I did have to call Emily and film the roundup. I'm gonna be honest, I definitely feel out of my comfort zone, but I think that's important. I think it's good, and it's important to lean into that. They also had an aura photo thing. So according to this, like my heart center is yellow, which means lover of logic, joyful, optimistic, fun to be around, brings clarity to others, shines like the sun, great will and determination. And then I guess like the next one is change makers, fearless, passionate, the energy of new beginnings. Then we have pink, a true original, a total rule breaker. Not really sure there. Eccentric in a good way, die hard creatives, brave, your ride or die. And then there's like a glimmer of green, which is from the heart, trustworthy, compassionate, generous, deeply committed, heart-centered. I like low-key think this is awesome. So essentially I will be using this to guide my life now. So thank you at Ignite Your Aura on Instagram. Check them out. Lastly, some of the women I met, we all were getting dinner in the hotel, and look who appeared. Yes, that is Stevie Wonder. Like, what are the odds? That was so cool. Like, yes, I was in a crowd of very cool creators that I definitely admire, but that was freaking amazing. Greetings, good morning. It is I guess it's like day 1, but it feels like day 2 because we, had the thing last night. I really need more sleep, but it's fine. I've got this bright little shirt that matches. Did not plan. You can't really see. There we go. I've got 2 notebooks packed. The roundup went live. We officially hit 30 paid subscribers, which that's just on the Substack alone. Like my main goal is to really, really, really grow that and figure out ways that we can be providing value and kind of still keep it accessible. But like, I do genuinely believe it is a game-changing resource. So that was cool. And I'm gonna head downstairs for a full day of learning and all of that. And then I think I'm gonna like go for a run or something. I can feel like my nervous system is a little bit in overdrive. And I also like, I always do this where I don't think I'm gonna be as busy as I am. And I never plan to like appropriately go out of office, and it kind of annoys me, but it's just, part of the journey of being self-employed and trying to figure it out. So I am feeling a little bit like once the day wraps, I'm gonna need to come back to my room, go for a run, because it's day 1 of triathlon training. Let's add that to the mix. And then get a few work things done just so I don't feel completely overwhelmed when I get back on Thursday. Quick fit check before I walk out the door. I did buy this shirt for the trip. I feel like when I go to things like this, I like to buy one article of clothing so that way I have something that's new, that I feel fun and confident in. And then when I wear it after the trip, it reminds me of the adventure. So it perfectly matches my sneakers, but this is what I'm wearing. And I'm bringing a jacket because I feel like these kinds of things are always cold. I don't think I can pull this off, but we did get some pretty cool merch, so I'm gonna show you. Number one, the hat, this super cool t-shirt, which I'm not going to unwrap, but I will put a photo on the screen. These socks, so cute, but they also look so big, but we'll see. And then a little notebook. So that was the merch haul. It was totally free. It was so cool. They had such a fun setup. I just got back from the most productive run ever because I went for a run. I saw like several monuments, and I also ran to Nordstrom Rack because of course I brought a skirt and I didn't bring like a top to go with it. So I literally just got like a black tank top. This event is happening at 7. Oh, I need some electrolytes. I need to look presentable, and then we'll head over. I ended up ditching the skirt and I'm going with the polka dot jacket because I don't know. That's where we're at. But I'm gonna go do this. Woo, 10-minute rule at least. I'm gonna force myself to go. And I only have to stay for 10 minutes and then I can leave. But I have to at least go check it out. Hello. I'm gonna sit on the floor and catch up with you. Wow, I can't believe it's Tuesday. It feels like Friday. Last night I went to that happy hour. This is why you need people in your life who call you out on your shit. So I was like honestly feeling kind of burnt out. Last night I went for a run and then I like got back. I was really tired. And I have a rule, like my 10-minute rule, where it's like you just have to go for 10 minutes. And then if you're like still not feeling it, then you can leave. And someone in my life who shall not be named at this moment was like, well, like if you're not feeling it, don't go. But like if I were Maddie Boumet, I would tell you to go for at least 10 minutes. So it's like, I went and it was great. And I met someone who also lives in Massachusetts. So that was fun. Today is another packed day. We have like a full day of programming, and then this evening we have a gala. I guess it's Pride, so we should call it a gala. That is at the Renwick Galleries. Like I'm really excited to be like among the art. I'm very excited to talk to people, but I also am like free access to the gallery after hours in a dress. Count me in. Today we're gonna hear from Rachel Lindsay, who was on The Bachelor. I say her name like I watched the season. I've watched approximately like 5 episodes of The Bachelor in my entire life, but that should be cool. Someone I'm really excited to hear from is Under the Desk News, and then we have like the little breakouts again. I think what I'm feeling stressed about is being behind on work. I've like literally not gotten like any work things done, which is fine. I really feel like this trip is inspiring me to figure out like what is my angle into political discourse, because I think like there are a lot of people who are very like front facing talking about things, and maybe I'll be that one day. I don't feel like I am there yet. I also feel like I need to read, which is also part of my ideas I have cooking, but I think that there's a lot of merit in making people realize how like political or radical things that they're doing in their everyday life are. I read a great piece this morning on Substack from Matriarchy Times. I will put it in the description, but it was basically like why solo travel is a radical act for women. And it just reminds you like things that we think of as just like expectations are things that we inherited from women who like literally could not do it years ago. I have a post cooking about this because I think it's really interesting. But that's the update for you this morning. Also, how cute is this boat neck from J. Crew? I wasn't sold on it, but I think it's actually quite cute. And of course, I'm wearing my little Amsterdam earrings. They kind of almost feel like you know how people have like a comfort pillow or comfort whatever, like they kind of feel like comfort earrings at this point. Okay, quick outfit check. We're going to the gala. Newly dress. These shoes are like from Nordstrom Rack many months ago. But let's have fun. I'm home. I'm in the hotel after the final event of the Trending Up conference, and it is like, what time is it? It is 10:42. Do you know where your children are? They're tired. No, my brain, wow. I have a lot to think about more thoroughly and unpack, but something that I did have on my stories to talk about, I wanted to kind of like chat, and then I honestly need to go to bed because we're going to have a little fun DC day tomorrow. Oh, I'm also wearing my merch. So one thing that I've always really been adamant, or I've wanted to be the underlying tone of my content, is sort of a counter to the maha or preconceived roles that society, the government, patriarchy like tries to push us in. And I think I've oftentimes like wanted people to kind of make that leap and draw that conclusion, and I've sort of skirted around it. But I do really feel like my time here has made me sort of say like, no, we're going to lean in. We're going to lean in because A, there's just so many more things I want to learn about, and B, like I love being in a room with smart people. And so it makes you want to be smarter and to be more articulate and to be more informed and to make an actual impact. And so as much as I love sharing, like, these are the fun things to do, like, I want to truly create content that I know is actually moving the needle. And so that is where my head is at after the last, I cannot believe it's literally been 2 days. It feels like it's been 2 weeks in a good way, to be clear. It's just been like so packed. The gala was really fun. It was really cool to just like have one final hang with all of the creators I met here, and also take a moment to think about the fact that 800 people, I think it was like over 800 people applied to come, and I got selected. And I don't know, I feel like I spent a good chunk of the 2 days like feeling a little bit like an imposter, or wanting to like kind of like white knuckling and being like, what am I doing here? And it's been good because it really challenged me, and also it made me realize that like now is the time to lean in and get a little uncomfortable, because that's where real growth happens. So I'm going to go to bed now because it's way too late. We're going to regroup in the morning, but I think the goal is to go to some sort of museum. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do late checkout. I should look. The game plan for tomorrow: wake up, good breakfast and coffee, museum, and then go back to Boston. And tomorrow night we are actually going to see the Black Swan. So very excited about that. Also a little bit stressed that I'm not going to make it, but the power of positive thinking. So that wraps up day 2 of Trending Up. Happy Wednesday, friends. My hair is so messy because I literally forgot to pack a hairbrush. So we've obviously, you know, looked a certain way this whole trip. I'm gonna go check my luggage at the front desk. I'm gonna head north, I think. I don't really know directionally. I'm gonna get breakfast and coffee. And then there's 3 spots I potentially want to check out. The Portrait Gallery, the Library of Congress, and the Botanic Gardens. All places I've never been before. I think I'm gonna do the Library of Congress and then the Portrait Gallery, and then I need to make my flight. So I'm gonna be a jam-packed day, and then we're seeing the Black Swan tonight. I'm so excited. Let's have a good day. And we've got our Planned Parenthood hat to hit the town. Did the quick change you ever did see. Wait, I'll show you a little outfit. I'm wearing this Free People skirt. This is like a shirt I've had, I swear, since college. And I'm of course gonna pair it with my blue J. Crew bag and my jean Madewell flats. Literally, like, they are holding on for dear life, and I will wear them until they quite literally fall off my feet. I feel like I'm buzzing because I'm just on a mission to get to the theater, but we are seeing Black Swan. I'm so excited. It's opening night, which means I think like celebrities are gonna be there. Obviously Melanie Moore is playing the lead, so can't wait to see her. I was a huge fan on So You Think You Can Dance. That's what we're off to do, and I can't believe it's only Wednesday. Go for the vlog. Oh my God, yes. Honestly, I was doing really well considering how in the past, I mean, not that this vlog is going to be anything spectacular, but like I did a whole whopping 3 days, 4 days. Anyway, it's like Thursday at 5:15. I am getting dressed, as you can see, to go to an event at View Boston. I don't plan to stay too long. It's pretty hot out and I am wearing pants, so that could be a mistake. But they are doing this cool installation, and I guess this is the sneak peek. So it should be fun, all things considered. And then I need to make dinner. I think the reality is that I'm like needing to take a day off. And by day off, I mean like a day to just like not actually work, which I don't want it to come across as like ungrateful because this conference was a dream. I feel so honored to have gotten to go. I just think I have a really hard time and I'm really bad at saying no to things. So, but anyway, tonight'll be fun. I'll probably see some friends and we'll do my best to take you along. I feel like in these scenarios, I need to like film something for the roundup. So my brain is like, work, but I will definitely grab a few things for you. And if I see anyone I know, I'll see if I can get them to like come in the vlog, because right now this vlog is like just me. Hello. It is Sunday. I partially think I jinxed myself, but then I also just know that Friday just literally worked all day. Yesterday I finished Yesteryear. I was on a mission to finish this because I'm going to a book club on Tuesday, And I also am seeing my mom this week, or like this upcoming week, because we're going to a wedding and I want her to be able to borrow it. That's the joy of buying books and not just renting them from the library. But I was on a mission to finish this, and I had an hour and 45-minute bike ride yesterday. So you bet I literally just like plopped it open and just was like zone 2 cardio. Yesteryear. I have so many thoughts. I want to start a series of like media that I've been consuming, because coming back from trending up, I've wanted to have more specificity with like what I'm reading, how I am actually like absorbing it. I saw a really great TikTok about a girl who like journals about the things she's listened to, read, or watched. And I loved that, because I think like I have the memory, especially with fiction books, where it's like I'll read it and then a month later, if you were like, oh my God, you read that book, like how was it? What was it about? Like I could tell you, I could also not tell you. So I think I'm gonna do a little series, maybe Instagram, TikTok, or maybe I'll even put it here. Not entirely sure. But it is Sunday at like, I think it's like 4 o'clock at this point. I have a work thing. I know it's like a fun work thing, but it is a work thing. 5 p.m. in Seaport. It's like a floral arranging class, which should be fun. I'm really hoping the weather holds up, because I was also going to run to the grocery store, and then we kick off the start of a new week. And I think I am going to make that vlog, or like that weekly vlog, a training vlog, because it'll be my first full week training for my triathlon. I might take you with me to the floral arranging class, and then probably end the vlog from there. But if you've read Yesteryear, don't spoil it for people in the comments, but I'm also very curious to know what you thought. Did you like it? I liked it, but I will say I feel like I probably need to give it a second read, but like I didn't like it as much as I feel like I was anticipating based on like the discourse around it. So that's all I'll say. I also feel like the end I wish was a little bit longer, but I think at the same time, when you don't have all of the answers, you're forced to kind of come up with your own and really decipher and discern what things were intentionally mentioned versus not. So that's all I'll say, because I'm trying to not spoil it, and I'm gonna go to this floral arranging class.